Good day, everyone. Today I want to discuss inner splits, inner conflict, inner division, and the way it affects us. As many of us will know, Buddhists tell us that at the origin of human suffering, we have mostly conflicting emotions. To me, that means also that, well, as human beings, we have many parts to what we are, who we are. And when we don't accept all of them, when we fight an inner war against portions of ourselves, we get in trouble. Indeed, we have our body, we have our emotions, we have our mind, we have many areas of our mind, we have all sorts of memories concerning past experiences, we have all sorts of emotions and possibilities, desires, aversions, we have portions to our bodies. Many times we have this tendency to accept some of what we are in our mind, in our body, and reject some other areas. Sometimes we avoid some memories, some experiences, as if we would not visit parts of who we are. We might even have several different selves or sub-personalities. And sometimes we don't deal very well with some of those, although they are there. They have their own energy. They can still move, sometimes from our unconscious. We all have our inner child, we are our inner adult, we have our male and female part, we have all sorts of ideas and all sorts of portions to what we are, like a warrior portion, like coward portion perhaps, like sometimes we have like our inner accountant, sometimes we have our inner distracted part, our focus, lots of areas. Well, when we reject portions of ourselves, that means we don't want to be there, we don't want to go there. Our energy gets blocked, doesn't circulate all over. That means trouble to our mental and eventually bodily health. At the same time, when we don't accept portions of the world, we don't accept groups, we don't accept tribes, and we mostly endear some areas of the world, social world, physical world, nature, and so on, we tend to move against some of it and to favor some other parts. We split the world in many positives and negatives. Again, there is a tendency then for one part of us being at war with the world. And I say deliberately that it's part of us because sometimes one part of us favors some portions of the world and some other part favors other portions of the world. And then afterwards we feel again in inner conflict because we moved in an incoherent way. Well, I would say that health is mostly on the side of integration, collaboration, and harmony. If we deny portions of what we are, who we are, we avoid that. And in a way, when I don't fully accept myself, it goes as if I could not really walk within myself because I don't accept the ground of being. I don't accept or the ground of what I think I am in some moment. In the world, when I don't accept the ground, I cannot walk because I prefer a different ground to walk over. Doesn't work very well. Also, what happens a lot to many of us is that because we don't like what we are, who we are, we have at the same time of an ideal of who we should be, and we keep trying to become different. That doesn't help. Many times I give my clients an example. Let's imagine that they are, or let's imagine that I am a crocodile. But I don't like being a crocodile. I don't accept my crocodileness. I want to be a giraffe. That's my ideal. I want to be able to rise high and to eat from the big trees. But being a crocodile, all I can do is being a distorted crocodile, denying mostly what I am, trying to be something else, not accepting parts or the whole of who I am. Then I get in trouble, of course. Even if I try to balance myself and to use my tail to go higher, that will not work so well. And I will be a miserable crocodile trying to be something else, like a giraffe. The opposite is true in a way. If I fully accept my crocodileness being the crocodile that I am, then I will do my best with what I am and I'll be happier. My inner natural energy will flow everywhere within, and then I'll be struggling to become eventually a better crocodile, to swim better, eventually to capture my prey in a better way, to do my crocodile stuff in an improved way. I'll have this feeling of expansion and progress. Well, eventually, if I really dive deep into my crocodile nature, instead of trying to deny it, I'll find something that is common ground to hold all human beings, to all living beings, including humans, of course. Then I will be in harmony with the world. Well, I would say that as humans, we have the same trouble. We don't accept who we are, we don't accept our own ground, we want to be something else, we are not happy, and we cannot really use our nature to move through life in a nice way. And how do we do this? Well, mostly through love. We learn to love ourselves, we have to accept all our parts, and then it's possible to use all of them in a concert. About the world, we can also accept everything from the world. We can try to integrate it. Not meaning with this that we are not going to act on the world or that we are going to support criminals. We are going to support whatever is there that is sometimes even moving against humanity. But because we are at harmony, we accept the whole world, then it's easier to move, to go everywhere and anywhere we want, and it's easier to act in the way that we feel is adequate to some specific moment in a specific place, without just fighting constantly parts of the world and groups within the world. That makes us happier and healthier, I would say. And this is the idea for today. So if you like it, comment, share, subscribe. See you.